And that's ball 4. First baseman number 14, Zoe Raycolon. Here's Raycolon. And it's 1-0. Just realized I hadn't hit start on the live stream yet, so we'll go over those lineups one more time. Logan Carlos led off, playing second for the Wolves. She's currently on second. Kate Ronning, the third baseman's moved up into the 2-hole. Raycolon at third. Willoughby hitting fourth. Currently, Tiedeman's hitting fifth and is the designated player. And time called as Joe DiPietro's going to go out, and he just wants the battery. McLaughlin hitting sixth in center. Franklin is hitting seventh in right. Mackenzie Westfall makes her way into the lineup. Will play left field. And hitting ninth is Bella Valdez. In the circle, it'll be Erica Solis. For the Wildcats, just one change defensively. Keegan Wise playing left field. And she is hitting ninth. Isabel Womack in the circle. An early visit here from Joe DiPietro as Womack has thrown 10 pitches, just 3 strikes. Three and 0. There is action in the Wildcats bullpen, so Womack is on a short leash. 3-0's a get-me-over pitch for a strike. Fouled away, 3-2. The payoff pitch. On the ground, a comebacker. Womack to second. It skips in, but they do get one. Catcher number 22, Natalie Willoughby. Willoughby. One down and runners on the corners. Fouled away, 0-1. Oh, and 2. Willoughby fouls it back at the screen. Oh, and 2, a waste pitch, 1-2. Two and 2, tried to work that one down. See if they'll get Willoughby to roll into a ground ball. Three and 2. Payoff pitch, foul back. 3 foul balls in this at-bat. And it's ball 4. So the bases are loaded. Designated player number 5, currently Tiedemann. Here's Tiedemann, her first at-bat of the game. Sack's full. First pitch called strike. Oh, and 2. Womack ahead in the driver's seat. Foul tip back to the stream. Tiedemann stays alive. The Wildcats can breathe a bit. A little sigh of relief. They are into the GNAC championships. I imagine this game will probably see quite a few changes once we get a little bit deeper into this. Get some people some playing time, preserve people for the conference tournament this coming weekend in Lacey. And, Benthagen wanted it, held it. It's 2-2. I once had an umpire tell me we were playing a tournament in Albemarle, North Carolina, home of former American Idol contestant Kelly Pickler, by the way, and they are very proud of that fact. And chasing upstairs, Tiedemann down swinging for out number 2. Center fielder number 11, Kira McLaughlin. But in Albemarle, North Carolina, home of Kelly Pickler, playing in this tournament in some field tucked away almost in the woods. It was an interesting field. It had about a 30-foot high fence in left field, so it was a chain link version of the Green Monster, as Womack misses there 1-0. But I did the same exact thing that Benthagen did, except mine was on a ball 4. And I just held my glove where I caught it until the batter reached first base, at which point the umpire tapped me on the top of the helmet and said, you might not want to do that because some people are going to take offense to that. And I was like, you're right, that was kind of the point. I wanted to pitch. Here's the 1-1 outside, 2-1. Bit of a late release on that one from Womack. Two-1. Good pick by Benthagen, 3-1. That probably prevents a run from scoring. And it'll be 3-2. Count runs full. McLaughlin had taken that half step towards first. So the payoff pitch. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Runners will be moving. That's ball 4. So Western Oregon scores the first run of the ball game on a walk. The right fielder, number 8, Sophie Franklin. That's upstairs, 1-0. Evens up at 1-1. On the ground, through the left side. It caroms off Carpenter's glove on the dive. 2 are going to score. A nice play by Keegan Weiss to prevent that from getting deep into the outfield. And it is 3-0 Western Oregon. Left fielder number 4, Mackenzie Westfall. First pitch over for a strike. Westfall with that open stance. Reminds me a lot of Austin Olins over for the Wildcat baseball program. They both put their lead foot right up against the edge of the box. 0-2. Check swing, they'll ask. And they're going to say she went around. That will end the inning. The Wolves push across 3 on 2 hits. They leave 2 stranded. It's 3-0 when we come back. Carpenter leading things off in the bottom of the first. And even 300 on the season for her. First pitch up high. Erica Solis in the circle, and 1 pitch, 1 mound visit. Looks like they might have got crossed up a little bit. Two and 0. Two balls, no strikes to Carpenter. Chop to second. Logan's there. Easy flip to first. 1 gone. Right fielder number 20, Allie Thiessen. Solis opens the at-bat with Thiessen with a strike. It's 1-1. And a foul ball. Thiessen hitting .383, leading the Wildcats in that regard. Here's the 1-2. Rolled over back to the circle. A flip from Solis. They got her. First baseman number 18, Brooke Jordan. Jordan. 279. The 1-0. 1-1 catches the bottom of the strike zone. Two and one. Ooh, up and in, a little chin music, 3-1. Really 3-2. Finds the inside half on that one. On the ground is short. Valdez scoops it up, throws over to first. And that will end the inning. The Wildcats go 1-2-3, top two. Coming up after this. Top of the second, Valdez leads things off. It's 3-0 Western Oregon. And it's 0-1. Womack at 40 pitches, 21 strikes. It'll be 1-1. Snared it short by Carpenter. The throw picked out by Jordan. It's back to the top of the order for Logan Carlos. Second baseman number 3, Logan Carlos. One and 0. High and outside. Count goes to 2 balls, no strikes. Laced past Seaton at third. That'll be a stand-up double down the left field line. 1 out. The Wolves have a runner in scoring position. Third baseman number 2, Kate Running. One 0 offering. Just inside 2-0. Make it 2-1. That one's over for a strike. Three and 1. Womack winds and delivers. Full count as it's fouled out of play. On the ground, foul. Oh, got a line of that one, but it's foul out of play. Jumped the pitch. And it'll be ball 4. First baseman number 14, Zoe Racolon. Umpire had to refill the pockets. Oh and 1. Oh and 2. Racolon fouls that one off the hands, backing out of play. Seaton will step on the bag, get the lead runner. Catcher number 22, Natalie Willoughby. Outfield shift in effect. Playing Willoughby towards right. Going with the velocity on the first pitch, 0 and 1. In the dirt, speared by Benthagen, though, 1 and 1. Kept it in front of her. Prevents anybody from advancing. Two and 1 now. Three and 1. And back-to-back walks. Bases loaded. Designated player number 5, Carly Tiedemann. Womack, 61 pitches, 31 strikes. She's allowed 3 hits, 3 earned runs, and 5 walks. Bullpen has sprung back into action for Central. Here's the 2-0. On the ground, up the middle, Carpenter dives, can't get to it. 1 run scores, and it's 4-0. Center fielder number 1, Kira McLaughlin. Two outs. A little life from Western Oregon's offense. They went station to station there, but it gets to run across. Off the hands, out of play. Swing and a miss. Womack gets out of the inning. Allows just the one run. It's 4-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. Bentagen leads off the bottom of the second inning. First pitch swinging. Popped, foul territory. And the catch made. Third baseman, number 11, Maya Seaton. Seaton hitting .294. First pitch to Seaton, the ball. Ooh, look out. Three and 0. Taking all the way, it's 3 and 1. Ahead of that one, foul. 3 and 2. Another foul ball. Quite a few pitches foul this series. Another one foul. Fourth consecutive foul. She had 7 straight yesterday. And she'll work the walk. Second baseman, number 6, McKenna King. Inside corner. Sol is ahead of King 0-1. On the ground and foul. 0-2. Seaton going to advance on the wild pitch. One ball, 2 strike count. Two and two. Counts full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Chop to short. And Seaton's going to reach third. And the third base umpires made a very, very good call here. Maya Seaton went behind the fielder to avoid the play. And the shortstop backed into her. Oh, here's Hampson with 2 down. Right back up the middle. First pitch swinging. And it's 4-1. The designated player, number 7, Taylor Kai. All the strike 0-1. Into left. That is going to be hauled in. Westfall's got it. And that will end the inning. The Wildcats get one. They trail 4-1. Well, we get our first couple changes. Grace Godfrey has come on to play right field. Reese Schimmel is in behind the plate. And Rihanna Abishima has come on at second. First pitch to Franklin ruled the ball 1-0. And it'll be 2-0. Petro trying to get some extra people in here in this one. Up and away, 3 balls, no strikes. And that is...
That's not correct.
That is a dying quail out behind second. It drops in for a hit. Left fielder number 4, Mackenzie Westfall. And that's going to be right near us on the bunt attempt. Lands just in front, about a half row or so. And it's popped up. Seaton will make the catch. One out, it's Valdez. Shortstop number 1, Belo Valdez. It's 0-1. On the ground and foul. 0-2 the count. One and two. Womack tried to get her to chase off the corner. Grace Godfrey saw some action yesterday in center. She's out in right now. On the ground, and Carpenter. Oh my. The wheels fell off a bit there. It's 5-1. Okay, now I'm back. Michaela Miller is pitching for Central. Took me a while to figure out that sequence. 3 errors charged on a single play. A fielding error at short, another fielding error in the outfield, and then a throwing error in the outfield. Count is 2-1. Michaela Miller is on to pitch. It's 3-1. One back up the middle. And Miller, you'd see her shy away from that one. Miller was hit by a line drive last summer.
Oh, really?
First baseman number 14, Zoe Rakelon.
If it's mercy rule.
6-run lead for Western Oregon. 2 more puts the run rule in play. And time called. This will be the second meeting that Schimmel and Miller have had since Miller has come on. They're now a limited amount that you can have in the game, trying to speed things up past that rule a few years ago. It's fouled away. 1-1 the count. And an illegal pitch has been called. So it'll be 2-1. You don't see that I haven't seen too many of those this year. Whereas a few years ago, I should say pre-COVID, but pre-COVID, that was a hot button, the illegal pitch. And it'll be 3-1. That's ball 4 anyway. No need to make this any more of an adventure than it already has been. Catcher number 22, Natalie Willoughby. And it's 1-0 the count. Miller 11 pitches, 3 strikes. Two and no count. Through the left side. A wave running around, and it'll be 8-1. Designated player number 5, Carly Tiedemann. Be 2-0.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's 3-0. Now, after winning game one and clinching a spot, Central hoping to probably come out, put together a solid game. You can take a solid loss in a situation like this. But I don't think they wanted to come out and allow 8 runs in the first 3 innings on 8 hits, commit 3 errors on a single play, and now, despite the fact that you've clinched, you're still kind of backing in anyway. Into right, Godfrey will make the grab. With 2 down, center fielder number 11, Kira McLaughlin. Two and 0.
Seems like all of her pitches curve out. Which is all fun and games until you have a left-handed hitter that crowds the plate.
3-1 the count.
I play club volleyball here for the school. Sir, that looks good to me.
Now the base is loaded.
But okay.
Right fielder number 8, Sophie Franklin. One and one. And that gets away. One after that wild pitch. Runners on second and third. It's 9-1. Here's the 2-2. 3-2. Franklin fouls it off. Still 3-2. Another foul ball. Three, 2 again. Oh, ball 4. So the bases are loaded again. Left fielder number 4, Mackenzie Westfall. First pitch to Westfall. Swing and a miss. It's now an 8-run deficit. Just 8 hits for Western Oregon. Won't be 9. It's in foul territory, and Seton will hang on. That'll end the bleeding. 9-1 when we come back. Trailing 9-1, Keegan Wise leads off. And Wise is going to be out on the play. And now here's Harley Carpenter. Shortstop number 25, Harley Carpenter. Carpenter swinging first pitch, it's foul. Oh, 1. Almost a pair of nice snags. Excuse me. That ball had eyes. And Carpenter is aboard, 1 out. Right fielder number 12, Grace Godfrey. One down, Godfrey stands in. And it's ball 1. Got hit with a pitch yesterday. Behind that one, it's a Baltimore, Texas leaguer off the plate. 2 down. The Baltimore chopper and a Texas leaguer. First baseman number 18, Brooke Jordan. I think that is technically a Texas leaguer. One of those real high one-hoppers.
Cool. That's right.
And Jordan.
That was more self-defense.
Okay, that was a Baltimore chopper, my fault. I had to go look up the definition real quick. It's 2 and 1. There's a lot going on over here in my area, this side of the press box right now. 2-1 is inside, 3 and 1.
What's the difference between the two?
A Baltimore chopper is a ball that hits either near home plate or out in front of home plate that largely takes one big hop to get to an infielder. A Texas leaguer is... That one is going to be fair down the line. Carpenter scores. And it's a double for Brooke Jordan. Now batting the catcher, number 22, Reese Schimmel.
He's just so excited.
Oh, Maya Seaton. A batter ahead in the lineup.
The worst shape.
That threw me for a loop. I was like, I might be a batter off up here. But nope, we're okay. But a Texas leaguer is a little flare that drops in between an infielder and an outfielder. Otherwise known as a dying quail. A whole bunch of those fun ones. Swing and a miss. Might have needed a step ladder to hit that one. Schimmel hitting 111 on the season. Lays off that. 1 and 2. In the dirt, Chase is after it with 2 outs. Held the bag, and that will be out number 3. Top of the 4th coming up after this. So Valdez leads off. Miller back out there. Another defensive change for the Wildcats. Ashton Failer has come on in center field for Jillian Hampson. Call the strike 0-1 to open the at-bat. We 1-1. Two and one. Ooh, fouled that one off the hands. Thought about it, held off. Counts full. And it'll be ball four. A leadoff walk. And it's back to the top of the order for the Wolves. Second baseman number 3, Logan Carlos. Oh and 1. Here's the 1-1 offering. Squares around a bunt. And it'll be called foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wolves playing for that one extra run that they need. They've got 7-run differential right now. He had an 8, but allowed a run in the bottom of the third. Two balls and 2 strikes. Miller has thrown 43 pitches and just 17 strikes. Fouled away. Count runs full.
Yeah, she's a freshman. So Joe's probably just put her in to see what she can do. I think I've seen her pitch like once or twice.
Payoff pitch. That was not even close to the strike zone, but it's going for extra bases. Valdez is going to be waved around. Carlos is going to go into third. A triple in a left center makes it 10-2. Third baseman number 2, Kate Running.
Well, I mean, that ball was also hit into a gap. There's not a whole lot you can do.
That pitch was high and outside, and Logan Carlos gave it a ride into the left center gap. Good piece of hitting, and the Wolves lead 10-2. Foul the way on the bunt attempt.
For a catcher. When it falls off your hand.
0-2. Waste pitch down and away. Two balls, two strikes. And that one hits her. Still no outs. First baseman number 14, Zoe Rakelon. Leadoff walk, a triple, and a hit by pitch so far in the top of the fourth. Down the left field line, Wise will make the catch. Tagging and scoring from third is Carlos. Ronning has to stay put. It's 11-2. Catcher number 22, Natalie Willoughby.
It's not super helpful.
Willoughby, 2 walks and a single so far. And back in, out of play. 1-1 the count. Tag down the left field line, but it's foul. Western Oregon with a chant from the dugout that involves a kind of a bark, a woof, something at the end of it, and then that cued all the dogs in the ballpark to respond. 1-2 the count. It's 2-2. I don't know if Carson Decker needs conditioning with how fast she is already, but she's getting some in this game. That's the 4th or 5th time I've had to see her come back after getting a foul ball. Seaton can't catch it. And that'll be the 4th error of the game for the Wildcats. Designated player number 5, Carly Tiedemann.
Yeah, honestly, it's going, yeah.
High, deep, out of here. It's 14-2. This got out of hand in a hurry. If Schimmel's not careful, this is going to count. There you go. The Wolves with more runs than hits. 14 runs on 10 hits. 4 errors for Central defensively. And a total of 9 walks. One and one up around the collar. And Miller had to readjust the mask. Here's the 1-1. 1 and 2. Two and 2.
That's fair.
Here's the 2-2. Oh, somebody make a play in the fans.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, somebody made a nice play.
They did. And even made a good throw.
And the ball comes back immediately. A good throw, too.
It's the dude in the lime green shirt.
It's a nice play over there by the spectator. Another 2-2. It'll be 3 and 2. And that hops over the head of Maya Seaton. It'll be a double. Right fielder number 8, Sophie Franklin.
Just put it down as a strike. 'Cause of contest. I don't know, but I feel like that should have been a strike. Stolen base.
And it'll be a stolen base and a called strike. Franklin had squared around a bunt. Yeah. Where my coach wanted me for that specific game. Sometimes. And now Joe DiPietro is going to come out and have a chat.
Because of it. But, you know, that's a minor detail. I don't need my knees.
0-1. Matty Doig pinch hitting after Franklin drew the walk.
Although I feel like this should be reason enough. Oh, what do I know, Honestly, yeah. Yeah, you're on your own.
1-1. Make it 1-2 as it's fouled over the backstop. The end of the air, shallow right. Abashima will make the catch. And there will be 2 down. Shortstop number 1, Bella Valdez. 14-2 the score. Counts 0-1. 2 5-run innings back-to-back for Western Oregon. Foul tip back into the mid of Schimmel. Miller's 1 pitch away. Runner going on the pitch, and it'll be a stolen base. And another foul ball. One and two the count. Not even close. 2-2.
It is, yeah. You're absolutely right.
And another foul ball.
Can you just do us the solid and just like whiff, just like swing and a miss?
Count runs full. 3-2. And yet another walk. I don't know if it's just me, but the strike zone seems to have gotten incredibly small.
There is no strike zone.
Second baseman number 3, Logan Carlos.
It's ran away.
Not that Miller's been around the plate too much. 11 walks now issued today by Central pitchers. This is in her right. Godfrey coming on. She'll make the grab to finally end the inning. 5 runs on, just 3 hits. 3 left stranded. It's 14-2. Seton will lead things off. Wildcats down by a dozen. Not the way you wanted to end the season. And Seton just out ahead of it again. She's done that quite a few times this weekend. One and one the count. 2-1. Doig remained in the game and is out in left field. Three and one the count. Back to the same spot, different outcome. 3-2. Check swing foul. We'll be back over top of the press box. Solis has thrown just 53 pitches, 32 strikes. Full count pitch, driven to center. McLaughlin makes the grab. We're out number 1. Now batting the second baseman, number 33, Rihanna Abashima. Rihanna Abashima walking up to Queen. It's a solid classic choice. It's a good point. Josh Wetzler brings up a good point. 6-minute song for a 5 to 7 second walk up. Here's the 1-0. Make it 1-1. Counts 2 balls and 1 strike. Ree's got her first hit of the season. And now it's Ashton Failer. Center fielder number 10, Ashton Failer. And time called. Lonnie Sargent going to the bullpen, it looks like. So we'll take a timeout. Riley Tidwell comes on in relief. Ashton Failer will be the first to face her. Failer at 115 on the year. Oh, he did call that first one. Okay. And Failer down looking. Designated player number 7, Taylor Kai. Line drive in a center. And the Wildcats with a runner in scoring position and 2 down. Left fielder number 1, Keegan Wise. Oh, and 1 to Wise. Oh, that's going to go through as a single.
Go, go. Nice. Chorus of I'm not a woman, I'm a dog. I don't see. I'm not a woman, I'm a dog. Talk to me.
Shortstop number 25, Harley Carpenter. I'll mark it a single and an RBI for Keegan Wise. My pitchers either have to stay out of the way or make the play. It's one of two. That one gets away from Willoughby. Two and one. 14-3. And that's going to get through.
Did one run score?
And it's back to Grace Godfrey. Now batting the right fielder, number 12, Grace Godfrey. Runners on the corners. And it hits her. The bases are loaded. First baseman number 18, Brooke Jordan. Now Willoughby will go out. Call the strike on the outside corner, 0-1. One and one. Now a 10-run lead for Western Oregon. That one's fouled off of Willoughby.
You said goodbye.
Count 2-2. Bases loaded. A 2-2. Fouled away. Now 5 inches outside there, it's 3-2. Same spot, strike 3. That'll end the inning. The Wildcats get 2 on 4 hits. It's 14-4, Western Oregon. Top of the 5th. Janelle Gary's taken over at third. And Kate Ronning leads off. First pitch called, strike 0-1. So Joe DiPietro has emptied out his bench.
It doesn't matter, so might as well. Yeah. That's never a good sign.
Jordan, Carpenter, and Wise remain as the only starters in the lineup. This is out to right. Godfrey's been busy. She'll make the catch. First baseman number 14, Zoe Regalon. In a left, over the head of Wise. That'll be a stand-up double. Catcher number 22, Natalie Willoughby. Called strike. Little up, little in. Not a bad spot for a pitch from Miller.
This one's over the plate.
in, and it's 1-1. Reaches out and pokes it just foul. Miller nearing the 100-pitch mark. She's at 95. The lines for Womack and Miller currently almost identical. Well, you don't see that every day. That is a 2-1-3 swinging strikeout. There are two down. Designated player number 5, Carly Tiedemann. It kind of shows you how far gone out of this game Central is. First pitch to Tiedemann's fouled away 0-1. Reminds me of the time where Bronson Arroyo had a ground ball hit back to him playing for the Boston Red Sox. He picked it up and fired it home to catcher Doug Mirabelli, who was paying attention enough to come out front of the bag and throw to first to get a routine 1-2-3 ground out. 1-1 the count on Tiedemann, and that's into the gap in right center. Godfrey's going to cut it off, and it's 15-4. Godfrey got to that ball quickly out there. Center fielder number 11, Kira McLaughlin. "13 hits for Western Oregon. They have scored in every inning. That was pitch number 100 for Miller. 52 strikes. Oh, and 2. Carpenter will take it herself to end the inning. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Central needs a few, or this game ends. We'll be back. Here's Schimmel. There are so many subs, I can barely tell who's who in the lineup card anymore. She is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. At this point, My lineup sheet looks like a coloring book. You just get scratches everywhere trying to make sense of all the changes. And Schimmel's got herself a hit through the left side. And Janelle Gary will have her first at-bat. Now batting third baseman, number 23, Janelle Gary. Now that's a song I've not heard in a long time. Janelle coming out to Soulja Boy. I actually have a video of my brother when he was like 4 or 5, so still young enough to not fully like remember. But I got a video of him dancing to that. That was way back in the day when I used to live in Simpsonville, South Carolina. 2-0 the count. That was back in like middle school or high school for me. I'm only 30, Thompson. Here's the 2-0. Fouled away. It's kind of interesting to hear some of those songs come back through as walk-up songs now. 2007. Wow. Yeah, so I was at Malden High School. 2-1. Right side. Schimmel will advance. And here's Abishima. Second baseman number 33, Rihanna Abishima. Another good song, my. It's a really good walkout choices. This is the outside corner. 1-0. Abishima had a hit her last time up. Ended up scoring. Out ahead of that one. Yanked it foul.
Probably trying to be supportive because she never gets to play.
1-1 from Tidwell. Cue ball to third. And a nice pick at first by Ricolon for out number 2. Center fielder number 10, Ashton Failer. And the Wildcats down to their final out. Will mercifully put an end to this game. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
They got compensated because the stickers come off. They're our team.
1-2. Try to get her to chase outside. Failer holds off 2-2. 2-2 to the left side. It gets under the glove of Ronning. The throw! And that'll be a hit for Failer. Schimmel over to third. The designated player, number 7, Taylor Kai. Central with 9 hits in the game. It'll be 1-1. Drops in for a strike. Two and 1. Tidwell misses outside. She's almost at 40 pitches after coming in. Check swing. Yeah, she did. Home plate umpires making the call, and that'll end the ball game. 15-4, the final in the final game of the regular season. But Central Washington has clinched a berth in the GNAC Championship after taking Game 1 8-5. Wolves 13 hits in Game 2, 15 runs. Central 4 runs on 9 hits. They had 4 errors, 3 of them coming on a single play, however. From all of us here, thanks for tuning in. Have a great Sunday evening.